Dzień dobry, ja jestem Roxton i to kolejny odcinek z GreedFalla. Jesteśmy sobie już po całym zamachu stanu i wszystkim i idziemy się skonsultować z Konstantinem mniej więcej na tym, gdzie skończyliśmy ostatnio. W zmianach to rozdałem sobie punkty umiejętności, zwiększyłem sobie trochę te obrażenia od pułapek, bo ostatnio trochę na nich się posługiwałem i kupiłem sobie Claymora, broń dwuręczną. Chcę sobie sprawdzić mniej więcej jak wygląda walka dwuręczną, bo wydawała się lepsza od moich. Tak, wymieniłem sobie jeszcze buty. Kapelusz sobie zostawiłem, bo mimo wszystko daje mi intuicję, więc jest naprawdę pomocny.
Do I have the time to return and see those dear to me? Constantine, how are you feeling? Death is on my doorstep, and all hope has flown through the window. Come closer. What ill tidings do you bring?
Yes. I thought you might want to know more concerning the events that have taken place.
The attempted coup d'etat of the traitors. Yes, I am eager to hear what has transpired within these very walls. When I think of the cold-blooded face of that treacherous Kurt. You showed exemplary true courage. Not only have you looked out for me, like always, but you have protected my advisors.
And saved our city and our mother cardinal. An immense service that we shall never forget. She has asked me to relay to you her most profound gratitude.
To me? How very nice of her. I imagine that you know that Hikmet had less luck. She flies the banners of the Coin Guard as we speak. Most of the scholars were massacred, but their governor has sought refuge here. This treacherous commander must be celebrating at least his partial success. But his victory will be for a short time. He must be stupid to have thought that the nations of the continents will let him trade with them and won't cut him off. I wish him luck in finding a port that will welcome him, and you were able to catch his lieutenants. The squires will pay for the crimes of their masters, as happens too often.
It is hard to swallow that Kurt betrayed us. We've known him for such a long time. To think that he'd trained both of us, drumming into us, fight with honor. How tragically ironic.
No, Kurt to był
We were
ziomal.
able to turn that to our advantage. That little phrase is what saved our lives. As to why he betrayed us, he has taken that with him to the tomb. Fortunately, the entire guard did not follow his example. Many have remained loyal.
What do you plan on doing to them? How can we give them our complete trust?
We cannot. But we cannot do without soldiers either. We shall have them pledge allegiance to the congregation of merchants, and I shall name a trustworthy intendant to keep them in line. Nothing more can be done. Before you leave, I must ask you something.
All right, I'm listening.
I'm always suffering, cousin. I'm in such terrible pain and we're yet to discover a cure.
I'm sorry. I fully intend to continue my research. We have a number of leads, but with all that's been happening...
Don't blame yourself. I know how much you do for me. Yet, I'm afraid that before the sickness claims me, the pain will have driven me mad. If only there was a way to ease my suffering.
I know of a healer with powers that are legendary amongst the clans. It is rumored he can alleviate even the most terrible pains. His village is west of the city. I could take you there.
One of our holy men lives in San Mateus. His healing powers are supposedly miraculous. Alas, it is a miracle we are in need of, my son.
I'm nothing more than a sailor. I don't have much to offer when it comes to healing. As it would seem Teleme are prey for the Malachor, just like the Bridge Alliance. Perhaps it would be best to ask for aid from those not suffering from the plague.
Thank you, as always, for your advice. Cousin, you are the only one I trust, so please, don't let me lose my mind.
I'll follow the leads and find a way. I won't let you down. Hold on. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okej, cierpienie Konstantina. Okej, mamy znaleźć tego uzdrowiciela. To... Tylko pytanie. Kogo by tu wziąć? Wydaje się, że... to ma raczej wybór. Nie wiem, czy... będzie tak, że tam jednego nie będzie chciał i drugi będzie nagle chciał. Czy po prostu ma wybrać jednego z nich. Z jednej strony... wyspiarze wydają się być po prostu... jakieś bardziej zaznajomieni. Oni mogą znać w sumie nawet lekarstwo na to, zaś ci kultyści w sumie ciężko mi powiedzieć. I pobiegłem za daleko, bo się rozgadałem. Dobra. Wrócimy sobie tam. Właśnie, napełniłem sobie amunicję i eliksiry sobie dorobiłem. Dobra. Nie, te skrzynki są napełniane, bo chyba je opróżniałem ostatnim razem. A, tutaj była dwójka potrzebna, dobra. Okej. Dzisiaj niestety będzie tylko jeden odcinek, bo nie mam za dużo czasu, a muszę jeszcze ogarnąć i zmontować Minecrafta. Więc dzisiaj będzie tylko jeden odcinek. Ale jutro już wracamy do rutyny, czyli po 2. Okej. Akurat... Okej. Chodź w pułapkę. Okej. To był zły pomysł. Chyba najlepszym sposobem będzie się po prostu oddalić, bo nie sądzę, że sobie dał z nimi radę. Mimo iż się nawet trochę ulepszyłem. Dobra. Czyli ciągle są tutaj jacyś szybko lepsi ode mnie i dużo mocniejsi. Pytanie, ci też są wrogo nastawieni. Tak, ale ci już są normalni. Tak, miecz jest trochę wolniejszy, bo to dwuręka mimo wszystko, ale wydaje się być nawet ok. Muszę się w końcu blokować nauczyć, bo przez to czasami dostaję po prostu niepotrzebnie po dupie. No, na jakiegoś Claymora drugiego dostałem, ale no pewnie jest słabszy. Tak, jest słabszy. Dobra. Idziemy dalej, dobra, w tą stronę. Już jak zwykle porąbałbym kierunki. Nie wiem, czego ja czasem mam takie po prostu problemy z kierunkami. Strasznie dużo tutaj takich złodziei jest i w ogóle. A dobra, jest karawana. Mapa trochę jest, więc trzeba będzie to pozwiedzać. Właśnie... A, nie mogę sobie zapisać podczas walki. Wcześniej nie pluły. Zadziwiające. Aha, jeszcze mnie rzuca na ziemię jak... No kurde, nie mogę go zablokować. A, i uciekł, dobra.
Poison on my blade. Then let's go! The armor will no longer protect you. Be careful! You're wounded.
Dobra, nie będę się w sumie z nimi tak przekomarzał. Tylko po prostu obiegnę to sobie. Nie, jakoś zesztywniałem ostatnio.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Dobra, chodź, nie walczmy. Dobra, tu, o, kamień wiedzy to był chyba. Dobrze się pamiętam. Tak? Nie. Dobra, to był tylko od wioski. A już liczyłem na jakiś upgrade. Yo. No, tutaj jest to kamień podróży. I on był tu, dobra.
Quesi! Get out! Who do you think you are to defoil our ritual? One of those mind shakers, no doubt.
Aiden, it is your duty to assure we are not interrupted.
1,000 pardons, Tien. It is indeed one of those mind shakers.
A mind shaker? Look at him more closely, Aiden. He is an Almanawi. Present yourself and tell me why you interrupt our ceremony.
My name is Desarde. I have come looking for you to ask for your help.
I greet you, Donegad. We are so sorry to have interrupted your ritual, but my friend truly needs your advice.
Don't excuse yourself. Are you the daughter of Bladned? Are you not a Denegad as well?
It is true, but my powers of healing are far less powerful than your own.
Then how can I help you?
My cousin suffers from a terrible sickness, the Malachor.
I do not know this sickness. But perhaps we call it by a different name.
It turns the blood black and provokes terrible suffering. And alas, it is fatal in all cases.
We've never seen the ailing touched by such a sickness, and I doubt I am able to heal your cousin.
We are looking for a remedy, but urgently need to relieve his pain. Could you slow the progression of the sickness? Keep him from suffering?
In that, I can help you. I know how to make one forget the pain, even the most severely wounded.
But
Nawet złamanym
Tien,
sercu?
with all that is happening now, you cannot leave to visit this ill person.
It is true. My village needs me now. I cannot leave. I must attend them.
What is going on? Perhaps we can help you.
Truly? You?
Do they have a choice, Aiden? They do really seem to have need of me, don't they?
Well then, tell us what we need to do.
The situation has become unbearable. And it all started when these mind shakers began arriving. They wanted to convert everyone and take them to another place. Turn them away
A,
from
czyli
us.
inkwizytorzy
Of
pewnie.
course, the village folk would not be persuaded, but the mind shakers remained.
And it was also at that time the Tenland started to attack. It is not their way to do as such.
There are many wounded, and recently many have gone missing. We must discover from where these monsters come.
I can try and talk sense into the missionaries, perhaps with the help of Bishop Petrus. As for the attacks of the creatures, I will see what I can do. But I need more information.
Our master hunter, or the families of the taken, could most likely help you.
Very well. I'll take care of it. Make preparations to accompany us. The days are burning like very thin candles.
Do not worry. If you see to the concerns of my village, I will be most happy to accompany you.
O, czyli on
Let's go
będzie
see this
nowym
master
ziomeczkiem.
hunter. He may be able to explain all there is to learn about these attacks.
Dobra.
Good day. Are you the master hunter?
Beurtir to madre Naixe. I am indeed one and the same person. What do you want of me?
The Denegad, Katasach, spoke to me about the animal attacks. Can you tell me more?
The Tenlands have been angered. They are very angry. The beasts have always lived here, but they only attack if we tread near their nest. Of late, they attack on sight. There have been many wounded, and some of our young have even disappeared. It may be that the Tenlands killed them, but it is also possible they followed the missionaries.
What can you tell me about the Tenlands?
They are normally very peaceful creatures, very calm, but who defend their young with fury. During the attacks, I noticed that they were not all the same, not all from the same nest.
What do you mean?
That the other beasts don't come from here, but from other places, and that they are coming more and more often.
Będzie ekspowisko.
Were there many victims?
Ile sobie
Many
poradzę.
wounded. Thanks to the healing powers of the Donegad, they survived. But the attacks happen more and more often, and they come with greater fury. I try to chase them away, to destroy any nests that I found, but still more of them come. And now our children disappear. The stress alone could kill our village.
Can you tell me who the children are?
A young fisherman and a gatherer. You will find the sister of the woman and the brother of the man in the village.
I will go and see them. I believe I can help you in your fight against the Tenlands. How would you advise me to go about it?
You must destroy their nests. It's sad, but the only way to stop their numbers growing. There are most likely 3 around here. I can point you in the direction to one that I discovered. I would have taken care of it, but my village cannot spare my presence here. I must keep watch. I did not find the 2 others. Some in the village may know where to find them.
And how would I go about destroying the nests?
You must burn them and kill the dominant one, or else they will build again. We see them especially at dawn. After that, we no longer see them. But be careful, Renaxe. The night belongs to the Tenlands. That is when they are most awake. Going out at night is very dangerous.
I thank you for your advice. We shall go and destroy these nests come dawn. Isn't it odd that these creatures
Zresztą
who are
prześpimy się w sumie,
passive
o ile
have
mogę
become
tutaj,
so
do świtu i wtedy.
Yes. This has never happened in my lifetime.
What do you know? Speak. Lives are at risk.
I do not speak of things I am not sure of. The Renaigse, like you, do not understand the bond we have with nature.
Is there anything that we might be able to do for you?
Besides destroying their nests and fighting the Tenlands, do you know the art of crafting weapons? Our artisan was among the wounded, and my weapon is broken.
I can try to repair it.
Here, in this condition, it is of no use to me at all.
What do you know about the missionaries?
The Mind Shakers. They came here before the attacks of the Tenlands.
Czyli to chyba nie są jednak inkwizytorzy, tak jak myślałem. Co teraz zacząłem sobie myśleć, czy Hikmet nie byłoby lepsze w sumie do ocalenia niż San Mateus, bo mimo wszystko to są... Oni bardziej wierzyły w rytuały, a tam to byli naukowcy.
They want to make us Renaigse. They want to sever our bond with our lands. their words do not touch those old enough to understand. But the young are sometimes swayed. And listen, they follow them to their Eden village. And they become their servants. Their bone is cut.
Have you tried to fight?
No, but some have fought. Because they treat the young girls badly. I think if not for the attacks, no one would have turned to them and their light. But hope fled our village. And the weak of courage have doubts and listen to their lies.
It sounds as if the attacks began at a timely moment for the missionaries. I must be going. Katasach advised us to speak with the families of those missing. Perhaps they might know where the tenants have built their nests. Here is your weapon. It has been made new.
Thank you. You have given it back its
Myślałem, że
purpose.
będę
It
ten
belonged
wreszcie
to
mieć z nim
my
później
master
gadać.
before me. And
Jeśli
you
mu
have
właśnie pomogę
understood its
pierwsze
nature.
i nie będę
It
nalegał
may
na tą
be
rozmowę.
that you are more honorable than Renaightse, and that you will one day see as we. During my walks, I saw a great Tenran of clear skin. The others seemed to follow him. I felt that he called them, that he fed them rage, and that his place is not here.
Why didn't you try to kill it?
He is very strong, and the others protect him. I was only able to
Wygląda
track
na
him
bossa.
to his lair, a cavern. I placed traps all around it, but all were avoided. He is clever.
You say he doesn't have his place here. What do you mean?
That he was brought here to attract the others and make them rage. By men, the Renaig say, but I cannot prove this. That is why I did not wish to voice these thoughts. I feel it, nothing more.
I must be going.
Okej, dobra. Porozmawiać z tymi, tutaj jeszcze mieszkańców wioski, dobra. To idziemy. Hikmet nie wiem, czy byłby lepszym rozwiązaniem, ale przez to, że wtasiłem się z jedną po prostu misją tam, ona mi się po prostu przepadła, więc...
Good day. My name is Desardet from the congregation. I've been told that someone dear to you has disappeared.
Yes, my little brother. He left to go fishing, like every day, and he did not return.
Your Denegat asked me to help you. Any information you can give me will be very useful.
This is true. I hope your words to be heartfelt. My insides are twisting in fear that my brother is lost.
Can you describe your brother for me?
He is young, rather tall and strong. The girls find him handsome. He is such a nice boy, but he is wild off the tether, and often his curiosity gets him in trouble.
Can you tell me more precisely when he disappeared, where, and under what circumstances?
Moje detektywistyczne umiejętności się objawiają.
I saw him leave to go fishing, as he was often to do.
And you cannot remember anything out of the ordinary?
No, he was full of joy, full of life. I am so worried about him.
Did your brother have any enemies?
No, I can't think of anyone who would plant strangleweeds in his garden. Perhaps a youthful rivalry. He didn't get along particularly well with the master hunter, but it was nothing serious. Perhaps the missionaries. He did get into a fight with them, but they surely
Czyli
would
oni.
have taken him.
It's still a lead. Was he close to anyone?
He has been dreamy and more joyful than usual. Those are the signs of someone stricken with love. But he no longer wants to share secrets with me. He told me that he has grown beyond the shadow of his brother, and the birds in his branches are his.
What do you think most likely happened to him?
He could have come face to face with Tenlands. They've become angry of late, but he knew how to avoid them. He might have had a run-in with the Mindshakers as well. He got into a fight with them a while back, because of a young girl in our village.
You think the missionaries might have sought vengeance?
I don't know, but he might have went to find them in their village. He bears no good feelings towards them.
I will go and see. Maybe they can tell me more. I must be leaving.
Nie chcę ich czasami nadmiernie pytać o takie zwykłe rzeczy, jak mogłem wypytać wcześniej tego gościa. Ale dobra, teraz tutaj. A, to jest ta siostra, dobra.
Good day. I've been sent here by your Denegad. He asked me to help you.
I hope he is right, and that you are not like the Mindshakers. My sister has gone missing.
It is for that very reason that I am here. To attempt to find her or to understand what has happened.
Then I will tell you what I know.
Your sister, what does she look like?
She is a very beautiful young woman. Kind and sweet. I
Kawaii!
miss her so very much.
Is she very careful? Does she know she should be wary of the beasts?
Oh yes, she knows it very well. But she has been star-eyed of late.
Uciekli razem. Albo oni ją zabrali tamci, a ten idzie po zemstę.
How long has she been missing?
2 nights have gone by
Romeo i
since.
Julia, wersja
She
wioskowa.
told me that she was going to gather berries. It was early in the day, but she never returned. I called for her from the edge of the village, in vain, and the Tenlands were roaming.
Do you know where she usually goes picking?
Certainly, in the clearing. We find a great many berries there.
Is there anyone in the village that might want to harm her?
No, everyone loves her. Maybe a little too much.
Why do you say that?
She is beautiful and young. The Mindshakers took notice. And the boys of the village did as well.
O, czyli już mniej więcej sam się domyśliłem, co mogłoby się stać.
She might have been attacked by the Tenlands. But it was early, and they come out mostly at night.
You think it might have been something else?
I hope. Even if it is a strange hope. Perhaps she was taken by the Mindshakers. They were pestering her the other day. They behaved without respect. A boy intervened and chased them off.
But
No
you think
dokładnie.
that they might have captured her when she was outside of the village? That merits inspection. Was your sister fond of a young fisherman who also disappeared by any chance?
They have known each other since they were little. Like all the children of the village, they have always been friends.
Only friends?
Yes. He defended her when the Mindshakers wanted to take her. But she is promised to another.
No.
I couldn't care less about her reputation. An engagement can be broken. If you know anything at all...
I have told you all I know. My sister is certainly wounded somewhere or taken by the Mindshakers.
Very well.
I don't think so.
Time to get on with my investigations. I
Okej,
must leave now.
dobra. Mam parę rzeczy do roboty, tutaj widzę. Okej. Porozmawiać z misjonarzami. Wioski. Znaleźć siedliska. Dobra, tutaj mimo wszystko nie mogę się przespać. Dobra, więc pierwsze co zrobię, to porozmawiam z misjonarzami, bo wydaje się to być najbliżej. Po drodze mogę znaleźć obóz, żeby do świtu i skoczyć wtedy po siedliska.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
O kurde. Ale twardzi są. Jeszcze falają. Okej. Dobra. A miałem mówić, że dobrze idzie.
Armor will no longer protect you. I need healing.
Tu nie, dobra, tam jeszcze walczy Wasko chyba. Czy to wszystkie? Dobra. No to, że wszystkie. Esencja bestii. Dobra, jakoś poszła ta walka. Lepiej na pewno niż poprzednia. Nie jestem pewien, czy wszystkie ataki potworów, znaczy na pewno wszystkich nie, ale większość mogę pewnie się wybronić. Ale jakoś nigdy nie czuję się pewny co do tego. Okej, dobra, muszę przekroczyć most. Ale strasznie tankowate były. Dobra. Jak nie są przy drodze nie atakować, to nie. Jeżeli później ich pozabiję dla expa czy coś. Znany mężczyźnie brakuje podróżników i karawany. Okej. A tutaj mamy... Uwaga, kupcy. Jedna z bestii, którą trakiem atakuje każdego, kto się do wewnętrznej części rzeki. Okej.
Good day. I'm the legate of the congregation of merchants on this
Mogłem
island.
wziąć Petrusa
Might I
tutaj.
ask you a few questions?
Of course. Our allies from the continent are always welcome among us. What do you want to know?
Could you tell me what your mission here is?
We must return these lost souls to the light and guide them so that they might receive the revelation. We have constructed the perfect village, Eden, where they might discover peace.
Tak, no ja
In
pamiętam
this
ten
protected
Eden.
paradise, they can receive divine teachings and join the illuminated chosen people.
Have you heard about the Tenlin attacks on the village?
I didn't know those creatures were given that name, but yes, we have heard talk about the attacks. We offered them our help and some comfort in their most difficult hour.
In exchange for some inspiring conversation, I suppose.
Of course. These horrible beasts have most certainly been sent by the demons of this isle. To chase only a few away would be of no use. If they truly desire peace, they must see the light.
You haven't been victim of these attacks?
On occasion, yes. But thanks to the Illuminated, we were able to chase them away with little effort.
You seem to assert that the attacks of these Tenlins is somehow linked to the demons on the isle. Whereas these are creatures that the natives have always known. They nest beside them.
These are familiar beasts, but hasn't anyone informed you that their patterns have changed? These creatures have been riled up by the demons of the island, who have come to realize we are near victory. Sending them against these poor people, they maintain them in a state of fear and obedience to their shaman healer. There is only one way to truly make these attacks cease, my child. Convert these people.
Słuchaj, teraz jak dłużej myślę, wydaje mi się, że faktycznie powinienem
The
Hikmet
Name of this
wybrać.
village wishes for you to depart. You disturb the tranquility of their village.
And you expect us to obey him? Haven't you understood that he is a servant of the island's demons? To leave would be to abandon the simplistic souls of all those that follow him, ceding victory to the demons. No, my child.
We will not leave this place until the light shines over every dwelling.
The Denegat of this village wishes for you to depart. You disturb the tranquility of their village.
And you expect us to obey him? Haven't you understood that he is a servant of the island's demons? To leave would be to abandon the simplistic souls of all those that follow him, ceding victory to the demons. No, my child. We will not leave this place until the light shines over every dwelling.
I must go. We're going to need to find some leverage if we want to force these missionaries to leave. Perhaps searching through their belongings will give us something we can use to put pressure on them.
Dobra, tylko myślałem, że mogę tu jakoś przeskoczyć. I to na tyły wioski im wejść, bo chyba raczej lepiej będzie, jeśli bym się...
One more thing.
Yes?
I must go.
Jeszcze jedna rzecz. Co? Muszę iść. Gdybym się jakoś mógł przekraść. Pytanie, czy to? Nie, dobra.
One more thing.
Yeah.
I must go.
To jak mam się tam przebić? A, dobra, czyli jednak muszę przejść tędy. Znaczy mogę. Dobra, to ma większy sens. Ja tak pomyślałem, że naokoło, ale jednak mnie tu łapie w rozmowę. Ale tu pewnie jakaś bestia będzie, czy coś. Mogę tu w ogóle wejść? No mój... O tak, tutaj z wioski jest przejście, jakbym tu zszedł i tu wszedł. Może wtedy, bo tędy nie mogę w ogóle wejść. A tędy tu jakieś przejście, zejście? Nie, dobra, tutaj nic nie przejdę. Kurde, wydawało się, jakbym mógł tu po prostu wejść bez problemu. Aha, dobra, jednak się udało. A tutaj przez ten...
I need a bit of practice.
Aha, czyli... Nie mogę na razie przejść, dobra. Czy w inny sposób... Nie no, w inny sposób się tam nie dostanę. A jak zdobyć wigor? Czy mam to w talentach? Wigor, tak. Które dać niektóre trudne przejścia równowagi, zwiększą ilość amunicji, ignorują niewielką liczbę poza walką. Aha, okej. Na poziomie 17 to trochę będę musiał podekspić, żeby to wykonać. Jest dobra, ale tak, mam już 30 minutę, więc póki co ja bym się tutaj skończył. Więc póki co to by było na tyle. Ja się z wami żegnam. Cześć!